All right, let's just jump straight into this explainer. Today, we're completely decoding the everyday internet slang you see everywhere, like in every meme and comment section out there. If you've ever felt, totally lost reading a thread online or texting your younger relatives, well, you're in the exact right place. We're going to break down this informal internet language so you can finally understand exactly what's going on.
To keep things super simple, we've broken this down into 5 quick parts. First, navigating online drama. Then, stating the absolute truth, confidence and compliments, putting it all together, and we'll wrap up with the golden rule of slang. Let's get right to it.
Okay, Part 1. Navigating online drama. Here, we're zeroing in on those negative, conflict-driven terms you're going to run into whenever there's some tension or a disagreement online. First up is ghost. And no, we are definitely not talking about a haunted house or some spooky white spirit yelling boo. In the digital world, to ghost someone is a verb, and it means suddenly stopping all communication without a single trace. I mean, you literally just vanish into thin air. Say it with me in your head. He ghosted me. That just means someone abruptly gave no call, no text, absolutely zero explanation. They just stopped replying altogether. It's pretty harsh, but as you've probably noticed in online dating and texting culture, it happens all the time.
Next on the drama list is salty. Now, we're not talking about overseasoned French fries here. Being salty actually means getting angry or upset over something incredibly small. You know that tiny, kind of ridiculous frustration you get when your internet suddenly drops right in the middle of a video game? Yep, that's being salty.
Like, imagine someone getting mad just because you didn't like their photo online. That is textbook salty. It's a minor frustration, not some massive life-altering rage. So if you tell a friend, hey, don't be salty, you're really just gently pointing out that they're overreacting just a bit.
Our final drama turn is throw shade. Actually, scratch that. It's more like throwing a hidden insult. We aren't talking about finding a cool spot under a tree. Throwing shade is when you say something mean, but you do it in this clever, super indirect way. Like telling someone, wow, nice dress. I had the exact same one back in 2010. Sounds like a compliment at first, right? But it's actually incredibly critical. You'll see people throwing shade absolutely everywhere, on Twitter, Instagram, and for sure on reality TV shows. All right, moving away from the drama, we arrive at Part 2, stating the absolute truth. These are the emphasis terms, showing exactly how people highlight total honesty on the internet.
So if someone makes this totally unbelievable claim, like saying they can run 100 meters in 5 seconds, you'd call that out as cap. Cap basically just means fake or a lie. But the flip side, no cap, means for real. It's your way of saying, I am telling you the absolute truth right now.
The real takeaway here is that tossing no cap onto the end of a sentence is like a guarantee. It's literally a badge of honesty. Saying something like, this pizza is the best, no cap. You're going to see this dominating platforms like TikTok and Twitch, especially when someone really wants to emphasize that their opinion is 100% genuine. Now, when you want to shut down a debate with unapologetic confidence, you slap a T onto the end of the word period and declare period. It's like the dot at the end of a sentence, but completely supercharged. It just means end of discussion, I am right, no more talking. Like, I am going to the party, period. You're showing total, unwavering confidence.
Okay, time for the uplifting chapter of our explainer. Section 3, Confidence and Compliments. These are the positive, self-affirming terms we use to hype ourselves up and compliment others online.
Our next word is snack. And no, you aren't offering someone a bag of chips or an apple. Calling someone a snack means you think they look incredibly attractive. It's just a fun, quirky little compliment that has completely taken over social media. You can use this for anyone who's looking exceptionally good, like, look at his new photo, he is a snack. But hey, quick warning here. You should really only use this with close friends. You definitely, absolutely do not want to walk into work and call your boss a snack. That's a terrible idea. Then we have rent-free. Now usually, rent is that chunk of money you hand over for an apartment. But in internet slang, it means a thought or idea is occupying your brain at absolutely zero cost to the thought itself. It just camps out in your mind without you even trying, and you literally cannot stop thinking about it.
Think about how often you could use this one. Like, that song lives rent-free in my head. It so perfectly describes those catchy tunes that get stuck on a loop, or maybe a random comment someone made 5 years ago that you just can't forget no matter how hard you try.
Rounding out this section, we have main character. Much like the star of a blockbuster movie, this is all about having the confidence to act like the most important person in your own life. It's just owning who you are.
Even in a completely ordinary moment, like sitting alone drinking coffee, you can project that main character energy by just owning the moment with total self-assurance.
All right, Section 4, putting it all together for a capstone review. Let's test out your new knowledge and see how these words actually flow in a fast-paced, real-world conversation.
Take a quick mental snapshot of this master cheat sheet. It beautifully summarizes all 8 terms we just decoded. Ghost, sudden disappearance. Salty, small anger. Shade is a hidden insult. Snack is someone attractive. No cap means the absolute truth. Period shuts down the discussion. Rent-free means you can't stop thinking about it. And main character? That is pure confidence.
So let's see this in action. Imagine a friend just suddenly stopped replying to your texts. Boom, disappeared. You'd say they ghosted you, which obviously leaves you with that tiny, annoying frustration, perfectly described as feeling just a little bit salty.
To keep that conversation rolling, you might warn someone not to hurl hidden insults, not to throw shade, while also fully admitting that the person they're talking about is still highly attractive. So, you drop the word snack as the compliment, and to guarantee it's the absolute truth, you just cap it off with no cap. And boom, just like that, you're speaking fluent internet.
Okay, before you run off to conquer the TikTok comments sections, let's quickly review Section 5, the golden rule of slang and our rules of engagement.
The biggest thing? Always keep this language casual. Save it for your friends and relaxed social media scrolling, not for formal work environments. Seriously, do not use these with your manager. And honestly, the best way to master all this is to just pace yourself. Try practicing just one word a day until it feels completely 100% natural.
Well, as we wrap up this explainer, I'll leave you with one final thought to chew on. Out of all the terms we covered, which slang word will live rent-free in your head today?